everyone to my Let's Play Tomb Raider. This is Algaris115 and I'd like to welcome all of you into Egypt. Yay! Egypt is one of my favorite, if not the favorite locations in this particular game. And also it's a location that was fully explored in Tomb Raider, the final... Actually, I'm not sure if it's the final or the last revelation, but basically the fourth game. Now, the first obstacle that we're going to encounter in the City of Khamoon level is how to reach the top of the pillar. By moving this block over to the right. How are we going to do that? We're going to create a path for it using the block over here. Now, I think I already complained how much I hate moving blocks, so I'm not going to waste my time doing that. Instead, whilst I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the comics that been recently released. I think the 9th issue is out freshly, I'm not sure, but the comics that are supposed to tie in the new Tomb Raider and that was released in 2013, and the Tomb Raider that's gonna follow, unfortunately gonna be an Xbox exclusive. Yay. But okay, I'm not gonna start having an angry rant about that. Basically, I still haven't read any of the issues, and apparently they're being written well by the writer Rihanna Pratchett, daughter of Terry Pratchett, whose books I love, and Gail Simone, who's famous for working on Deadpool and Batgirl comics. Also one of my friends whose opinions I value kind of gave me a good reference on her. Now, I know there's a large debate about Lara's sexuality in the comics, that sort of thing. If you think about it, Lara's sexuality is something that was never really explored in any of the video games. Not sure about the old core era comics, but yeah. And to be fair, there was never any sort of hint on what's her sexuality like, so I guess we can statistically assume she's straight or whatever. Personally, I think she's asexual because she just doesn't seem to give a damn about anything like that. Yeah, but there's been some talk of having Lara Croft as a lesbian, and I think this would actually be pretty cool to... Oh, God damn it! Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to have her in the minority. Oh, okay, that was just annoying. And yeah, that all depends on what the execution is gonna be like. But yeah, I'm actually really interested in how the whole debate will turn out to be. Apparently there are some teases in the comics, but mind you, everything I know so far I've just gathered from forums of fans basically thinking what they think this and that particular scene might mean, so yeah. But maybe the great mystery will finally be revealed, who knows. Many people get the impression like Miss Pratchett and Simone want her to be gay, but Square Enix doesn't, or that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. But okay, at any rate, back to the present. Well, more likely the past, back into 1996. This level is actually going to be full of teases, and by teases I mean you're going to be seeing into areas that will be inaccessible at the time you will be peeking into them. For example, the room over there, or what's behind the iron bar over here. Basically, there are going to be quite a few areas that we're going to see with our eyes, but going to be impossible to access in a straightforward manner. Now, I think that's pretty much the case. And for example, even this obelisk we're standing on, let me just get the 2 magnum pickups in the pool over here, or oasis, however you want to call it. Basically, this obelisk contains 4 lock mechanisms, each for a unique symbol. However, we're not going to find these key items in this particular level. That's for the next level, and in that next level, this is City of Khamoon, the next level is going to be Obelisk of Khamoon. We're going to be looking for those particular objects, so yeah, we're going to actually retrace into this level, which I think is actually cool. And yes, there's a large health pack behind iron bars that, yay, we can't access this moment. It's kind of sadistic that way, but once you reach the other side of such bars, it's actually really satisfying. So I think it's a cool feature to be able to peek into future parts of the level. And anyway, yeah, the Sphinx here is, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's probably the ugliest Sphinx I have ever seen in any video game or artwork or whatever. It's just hideous, it's creepy, and it's completely and utterly wrong. I don't think they should have given the Sphinx a face in the first place. It just doesn't look right. But climbing into her ugly head, we found shotgun shells and a sapphire key. Now mind you, there are gonna be 2 of these keys in the whole level. And yeah, one we're gonna use actually right now to get inside, deeper into the city of Khamoon. Although once again, just like city of Wilkabamba, it doesn't feel like a city at all. It's more like a monument, temple, ruin, but nothing like ruins of some households or anything. But yeah. Okay, so we moved the block out of the way. Thankfully that's the only purpose it has. Hate spending more times with blocks than I absolutely have to. Okay. So we just entered into the Sphinx, into a very interesting area. Now, mind you, all the statues over here, which kind of remind me of Valley of the Kings, we're actually on the lower part of this area. Now, as you can see, there are platforms high above us, but we can't reach them yet, and once again, they're gonna be used for a much later part of the level. This Panther is elusive, but now he's dead. Now, talking about T's, behind these iron bars over here is basically the level exit, just for like pointing it out. This is going to be extremely satisfying once we're going to be on the other side. Oh, now careful, get your shotgun ready, because there's going to be another Panther. And he's a bloodthirsty bastard, and he managed to bite us, what the hell? Oh god damn it, this isn't going well. The toughest encounters are still yet to come. Now you can just peek through the windows and see, oh look, another sapphire key. How are we gonna get to that? Well, we're not anytime soon. Yeah. I'm gonna switch to pistols because that should be, yay, a crocodile right over there. Crocodiles actually don't take much beating to kill. Yeah, he's done alright. Now, over in this tunnel is basically the large health bag we've seen early on. Sweet. And basically, while you might think the Sphinx area was the main area, it's definitely the most memorable one, but this is actually a particular main area that we're gonna be coming back to for a while. Oh boy. Yeah, watch out for that boulder over there. Now you don't have to even trigger it because there's nothing of any importance on this ramp over here. There's once again just iron bars blocking the entrance into another room. They really outdone themselves this time, didn't they? It's just so harsh. Now the cat statue over here is actually interesting because it's based on a real thing. Now I'm gonna include a link to an Archaeology of Tomb Raider site in the description so you can check it out yourself. It was basically recovered by a British archaeologist in 1934, I think, from some black market dealer, and it's now in British National Museum, I think. And the cat looks even more amazing in reality than it does over here. Now, behind these sand dunes is the first secret of the level, and yeah, large health pack and magnum clips. But more about the Archaeology of Tomb Raider site. If you remember me playing the Tomb of Qualopec level, and there were several inscriptions that marked the 3 challenges we had to pass in order to open the 3 iron gates to reach the Skion room. Those markings, well actually at least one of them was based on a real one, the bird marking. It was part of a citadel in Peru. So if you want to know more about that, just check the Archaeology of Tomb Raider site. It's really a handy site to visit because it also has quite a few articles related to, yeah, the present Tomb Raider situation, even the comics I mentioned, that sort of thing. So yeah, if you're interested in keeping up to date with the franchise, just visit it. And there should be a Mr. Croc over here. Okay, he's down. Now mind you, there are no items to be picked up in the pool, so we can just move ahead. By ahead, I actually mean upwards. Okay. And back to the movable blocks. Oh, isn't that just awesome? No, it's not. Basically, all we're gonna have to do is just move this block from here through this L-shaped path on the right. But before we're gonna fully move it, let's move it just once and then climb on top of it. There are basically two higher areas we need to reach using this block. It's pretty much what this room is all about. Now the windows on Lara's right actually lead towards the Sphinx area, and we peeked in here earlier, if you remember. You know, even though the main menu music has been used over and over, I just never get tired of it. It's just beautiful. And what's cool, it's been remixed in every single... well, no, in Tomb Raider 2 and 3. I think 4 and 5 have a different one, which is a shame. Now, prepare for an ear-splitting noise. Ah! That was just terrible. It's basically the same thing as in the Spike Room in Palace Midas. Just absolutely horrendous, and I despise that sound. How did they even record it? I'm pretty sure a sound like that does not exist. And if it does, it should not. Oh my god. See, even the main menu theme just gave up and surrendered and disappeared when it heard the sound. It's that horrible. Okay, but that's it for the anger. You don't have much to say about this room. I think I covered everything there is. Oh yeah, so let me just return back to the comics. There should apparently be the whole Endurance crew of, well, members that survived in the new Tomb Raider, but apparently it's like all of them are just playing damsel in distress roles. Even good old Jonah. Lara, my little bird, I'm allergic to peanuts. Ugh. I mean, seriously, like, I really hope it's not just gonna be about Lara saving the same people over and over again. But as I said, don't take me too seriously. I haven't read the actual comics, I just heard fans discussing them. That's pretty much it. I'll make my own opinion on that once I'll actually read them, and you should too. Oh yeah, another tease. Isn't that just sweet? Okay. Now, I think we are finally getting somewhere, and mind you, I still did not save the game, though... Is there anything else I'm repeating over and over as often as, oh look, still did not save the game? That's what I seem to be saying all the time for some reason. Maybe because it makes me proud? Oh, look at me, I'm a pro gamer, I don't even save the game. That's just when I fail, I repeat the whole level from over again. Oh. Now, so yeah. We should now get back to the cat statue, basically just open the ledge over there. Now mind you, that's gonna take us through the ceiling of this main area over here, which is actually rather dangerous. Now, obviously there's the risk of falling down and breaking Lara's precious neck. However, there's another thing I'm not looking forward to, and that's this sliding platform over here. Now, more often than not, whenever I just run forwards to this slope from this particular square, Lara will just somehow drop through it onto the ground and break her neck. I don't understand how that works, but for some reason it's just too dangerous to just normally step on. So what I do is, I use a side jump like this, just to be on the safe side. Okay. Now, I always thought we could somehow reach the ledge with the greenery over there, but unfortunately we can't. And if we somehow can, there are no pickups or secrets there, so I don't really care. Now, if you see the temple entrance with the iron bars with a boulder dropped, on top of it are Uzi clips. Now that's actually secret number 2, I think. Yeah. And we're gonna reach that in a short while. Let's just first jump onto the Cat Temple roof. Yeah, and from this very corner, let's just make a forward jump. Sweet! Okay, we got the Uzi clips, and I can actually hear some really odd noise. I'm guessing it's a yeah, that's a crocodile over there. Basically, when you reach the ceiling, this guy will just spawn. Now, we don't have to deal with the boulder like we did before, but in case you didn't, just jump to the side like I did, and you should be safe. Now, passing the fascinating cat statue. Actually, more about the statue is the Unfinished Business expansion. It has actually 2 levels set in Egypt, and they're all about Temple of the Cat. Now, you don't really know what's going on until the very end. Basically, it's all for the purpose of Lara obtaining that statue. That's all there is to it, really. And actually, there are even duplicates of the statue throughout levels. There is only one Lara's actually interested in. And the levels are tough, and the hardships we'll go through to get that statue. Oh dear. But it's gonna be worth it, because I think Lara will have the statue in her manor in Tomb Raider 2 and 3. We'll see. Now mind you, you can either continue straight into the Panther's Den over there, or you can explore this bit. And yes, the sand is apparently unstable, so you have to jump here and grab the ledge and shimmy to the left. Or get impaled. Whichever you prefer, but I think Lara prefers not to get impaled. Now, there's absolutely no point to this particular trap over here. I just thought I'd show it to you, because it's cool how the unstable sand just suddenly changes, and as you can see, it turned into stairs once again. And once again, it turned into a slope. It just resets like that. It baffles me. I could understand the sand just changing once into a sandy slope. How does it transform into stairs again? Oh well, I guess the magic explanation is gonna have to be sufficient for the time being. Now, before we drop down, let's pick up magnum clips. Yeah, as you might have noticed, there are plenty of magnum clips. Actually, there are 10 of these pickups in the whole level, which kind of hints at the fact that you just don't have to bother using your pistols anymore. Nevertheless, I think I heard some roaring. There. Lara doesn't even need to see to aim, which is kind of awesome. There are 2 panthers over there. Okay, they're both down. Now, don't forget about this pickup over here, which should cover for the ammunition we wasted on those 2. Well, I wouldn't say wasted, it was fun. But we could really use a bit of light in here. Yay! And that's basically it. Now, mind you, we can't actually make a, even though it looks like it, we can't make a forward running jump over there because it's slightly higher than Lara would be able to grab. So what you can do is make a safety drop. But yeah. Now the moment you do, be ready, because these 2 will come out running, and that's not good. Ouchies. Oh dear, just die. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Now, our reward for enduring such hardships should be this large health pack over here. Now mind you, there's identical looking Panther's Den opposite of us, and be patient. Yes, it's gonna contain a health pack, it's gonna contain 2 Panthers, but it's not open just yet. What we're gonna have to do first is actually access the 3rd secret of the game. Oh, another cat statue, that's just sweet. Now, about the secret itself, it's very primitive. You just jump from over here, and yes, you can make a running jump like this, because you're in a higher position than you are from here. And yay, shotgun shells! Now I just kill these guys from safety. Okay, they're both down. Now let's just drop down and explore the den they came from. Look at this place. 6 panthers just like that. It's insane. Okay, so I guess it was worth it. Now then, let's prepare ourselves for the toughest encounter yet. Now, remember one of those mummies we killed earlier in the Sphinx area? How they just exploded, just broke apart into several pieces. Now, we're gonna encounter one of these again up close, which is actually rather horrifying experience. Okay, we wasted 4 shots, but thankfully we only got hit once, thus we didn't need to use a health pack. I think we used 2 small health packs, which is, well, equivalent of 1 large health pack. So far, we're actually gonna see the number of health packs we've used in the final statistics screen once we actually play through the whole game. That's gonna be an interesting information to look at. I think I'm also gonna make a summary of all the enemy types we've killed and the numbers we've killed and items we've picked up. If you're interested, could be fun. Okay, now this, as I said, there are gonna be 2 sapphire keys. This is the second one. Now there's plenty of sand in this particular area, and for a good reason. We're gonna manipulate that, sort of like we manipulated the water flow in Sistine and Tomb of Tehokan. Okay. Now, the way the mummies explode, as you might have noted, break apart into several pieces. Later on, there are going to be enemies that actually do explode, as in serious explosion thing, once you kill them, and their individual body parts will explode upon impact as well. So if you're standing close to one of these enemies and blast them with, let's say, a shotgun, you're gonna get hurt badly. Now, mind you, safely drop over here. The situation in this area has changed a lot. So basically, all the sand just dropped down into this particular area, revealing, yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been paying attention, you know where we are. The final area behind the iron bars over here. Oh, awesome. So we made it through. And we're gonna use the second sapphire key and get a peek at the statistics screen. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. Should be 24 pickups, 14 kills, 3 secrets. 24 pickups, 14 kills and 3 secrets. Awesome. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the Obelisk of Khamoon level.